Alright, so the king of diss tracks is back. Ghwttogabe. If y'all don't know who Ghwttogabe is, you really need to get out of the rock that you're living underneath, because if you know anything about music, anything about rap or any kind of genre, this guy is at the top of the underground world, and it's pretty obvious when you listen to his music why he's earned this title. But he's respected by a lot of renowned voices on this platform. So he came out with another diss towards Nox Bond, and it's crazy because Nox Bond is one of those guys who everybody dared not like come at him because everybody was afraid of his status and his stature in the rap game. You know, Nox Bond, he's just one of those guys who you don't want to mess with unless you want your career to be ended, because like that's just how good he is. This is Nox Bond right here. He is basically the Eminem of the underground world. People were saying that, you know, this guy's taken Eminem's place as one of the greatest white rappers of all time. He was just so much with the bars and the lyrics that no one ever thought of stepping to this guy because everyone's so afraid. But this is the guy Ghwttogabe is going up against.
She out of control. She don't want a job. She just want to live. Forget everything that she did. Shots at the crib. Bottled in the whip. Yeah.
So we're actually dealing with the young Eminem right here. You now see what we're dealing with. Two of the best underground rappers that you're ever going to come across on this channel, and they're having a battle right now. At least Ghwttogabe has let's see how far he takes it.
Sure that's him?
Yeah.
Positive?
I don't know.
You don't know if you're positive?
I don't know what positive means.
It means you're sure.
Yes.
Yes what?
Yes, I'm sure that's Ellis Brittle. I'm positive he dead.
Pussy flexing guns but scared of criticism. He's narcissistic. This boy thinks he's hard and that he's terroristic. But your music is the only thing that comes close to terrorism. If I was you battling me, I wouldn't risk it. Syllables is easy. If you think you got it, then you tripping. Guess I'm gonna have to hop outside just to put him in his place. This boy doesn't even understand doubles. What a disgrace. Claim greatness, but you never battle rapped. A battle rapper, only YouTube trash. That's fact.
We're only a few bars in, and he's already exposed him for a lot of things. He's peeled back a couple of layers so far. So he's saying that you think you're big and bad, you're this narcissist, but it's unfounded narcissism when you're not even really that good of an artist. First of all, people don't know you. Second of all, your bars suck. You're horrible. You're the only thing your music is good for is terrorism, because that's how much it tortures people. This is too disrespectful right here.
To be rich and you claim that's your crib, but when you were on my shelf shit, you looked like you were living in a trailer, bitch. How the f you talk shit and you claim to be a dope, and when trash is all you spit, coming at Dada, he would just decapitate your neck. Get your grills clean, you ugly ass prick. You ain't scaring nobody with that fake ass stick. Say I look like a witch, but you're the one that looks like a sorceress, crying like a bitch in the comments about criticism, more or less just a hoe.
Damn, so he's saying you're crying about criticism, but you can't even come back with a decent track to defend yourself, to attack all these people who criticize your music. Like, that's how trash you are. He's saying you've never come up with anything original. Everything you've claimed to have come up with is just copy and derivative.
You play with me, you gonna wish you had a pole. Boy fragile, shatter him in fragments, cause I murder Nox Bond just like assassins. Come up on petty hours again and you will fucking see. Talking that shit, only be 6 feet deep. This boy in.
It's just so fire so far, because first of all, you got to acknowledge the fact that he's dissing the fuck out of him. He's ripping him apart with no filler words, no filler bars. None of these things are empty thoughts. They're all straight disrespectful bars. He sounds mean on the track. You know, the tone is coming in flawless, and he's riding the fuck out of that beat. That shit goes hard.
Base, he gon' suffer from defeat. When I hop on tracks, it's a whole murder spree. It's funny that you say you made petty hours, but you bitch, you ain't make shit. You ain't no star in this shit. More like a narcissist that wants everybody on his dick. He wants yes men to say that he's the greatest. Cut you out the picture cause Ghwttogabe just left your face. The only greats in this underground scene is Revy, me, brutally and stat. Even King Dada cause he puts the game up on a map. You are not on no list cause nobody likes your tracks. You're more like a meme, just for the laughs. Tell me why Nox looks like he's on crack. Smoking on my shelf cause fans is what you lack. And we know it hurts you, so why pretend that you don't give a fuck about anything nobody buys your tracks. You never had a million plays, you just a lie. Photoshop was one hell of a disguise. Quit flexing, cause you think you look cool. You ain't fucking shit, cause Ghwttogabe's the one that rules. 30-minute freestyle, fucking smoke you. Come on, bro. And you think your pen lit, huh? Whack as fuck. Whack as fuck. Go get better, bro. You're just making a fool of yourself. We could go back and forth, but whatever.
See, so now you see what I'm talking about. We're talking about the greatest underground artists that you've ever come across. Two of them. You got Nox Bond and Ghwttogabe. Ghwttogabe is obviously, he's the one that's gonna tear you apart, tear you to pieces, and really dissect the real psychology behind the mask that you wear. And that's what he did with Nox Bond. Basically, he called him out. Like, there's nothing really else to say. You know, his views are fake. He has no real following. Nothing original. He's never said anything original. And people don't really like to listen to him because he's just not that guy. He's not a gangbanger. He's not a toddler. He's not a good artist. He basically broke him down to be nothing at all. And that's the real talent here. So yeah, Ghwttogabe destroyed Nox Bond. And I think you bro, keep coming out with these diss tracks. You got to keep ripping these people apart, man. Let me know what y'all thought about the diss.